Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are in the world today. Thank you for joining me. I am Take the Balloon Sculptor, and today I want to teach you my favorite detailed three balloon flower. It's simple once you know it, but man, does it look good. And it gets attention. And when you're trying to impress somebody, it looks great. So this is one of my favorite flowers. And we're going to start off with a purple. Oh, let's go gold and green. And you will see what this will become. So, as usual, I'm going to do a quick demo for you, show you what it looks like. Now, there's a few different ways of doing this, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So, here we go. So, first thing with this balloon is it uses the pop twist. Now, if you have not done the pop twist before, or you don't even know what I'm talking about, I think you need to go check out my playlist on balloon techniques because it is right there. And once you check that one out, this and you master the pop twist, this balloon is a piece of cake. Now, the reason why I like doing it this way now, because one balloon, you can make all the center part of the flower very easily. So you're not wasting a lot of balloons, you're not wasting a lot of time. I also like this one because it's really easy just for me to hold a conversation with a kid, not even look at it, because since you're doing the same thing over and over again, it's just really muscle memory. And just like that, we did it. So now what we got to do is we got to pop these balloons. Now I'm going to control pop them, meaning I'm going to hold them in place while I pop that center balloon. So when the explosion happens and it goes off, it's not unwrapping the others. So just like that, middle button. And okay, there's a little there left, so we can just simply cut it. We're going to do the same. And just like that, we're going to wrap them around each other. And that's going to be the center of our flower. I'm going to blow up the others. And if I want, I'll take a scrap of another balloon. So even though it's going to be more than three balloons, it will just be a little something special. And all I'm going to do with that is just a tiny bubble. Going to connect my stem. And now, for the piece of resistance. Now, I will say, if you do this in all chrome balloons, it looks wonderful. But if you don't, it still looks really good no matter what. Now, what I also like about this is it gives you a nice flat surface that you can add other things like a ladybug on top of it or a little snowflake or whatever you want. It is just a really good base to build off of. Made hummingbirds that looked like they're eating little bumblebees. And just like that, you have that. Now, you can take off that extra piece in the middle there. I usually put an ear twist right at the base to change the direction of it. Going to do another ear twist with a short bubble fold by a long, and do that again. Again, we'll do this together in a moment. And that gives me this flower. It's quick, It looks really special. If you want, you can double up your main color. Just go back and fill it in, whatever you want to do with it. But this is a great base for some fun. So let's do it together now. So grab your 3 balloons. Oh, this time we'll make the centerpiece yellow. And let's use, oh, you know what? Let's try this owl from Decamex. Haven't done too much with that yet. All right, so we're going to start off with our body or main color. We're going to blow it up about 2 hand widths. And you can make these as big or small as you want based on the proportions, but I usually go for about 4 finger widths. Do an ear twist, do a split twist. There you go. Then I do another like 1 finger bubble, just give a little space. Then another ear twist into a split twist. And I'm going to do that one more time. That will give me my 5 sections. Just wrap that inside there if you want so it doesn't fall apart like mine just did. Okay. Gonna do that. Split twist it. Double ear twist into a split twist and back into it. And notice they're all about the same size. Now, you can either do 2 or you can do 1. Your choice. So, you know what? Since we did 1 on the last one, let's do 2 so you can see what it looks like. Give you options. I had a mentor who often told me, as balloonists, we don't fail, we just create science experiments. All right, I'm just wrapping that around nice and tight, the extra of the balloon. And now I'm going to go around and do those control pops. There we go. There we go. And one more. There we go. Okay. Also would make a great jack. Whee! Okay. So now we're going to take, let's put a little gold in the middle of this one. Since we have that little piece. A little bubble. Just tied together, nothing fancy. And I'm just wrapping that tail in there. And this will also help me get it spread out a little bit. So where we had on the 5, it looks like this. 6 is a little bit more full. And you know what? Let's go white. I think white would really stick out. We'll use the owl for the stem. We're going to take our white balloon here, and we're just going to make small bubbles. Now, if you make a medium size, you'll probably get 2 per section. If you do small bubbles, you can get 3. Now, the thing to remember is, if you don't make enough bubbles, when you do your last ones, it's all going to wrap up a little bit. Almost look more like a buttercup than a regular flower. And hey, if you're going for that look, perfect. Again, science experiment, no failures. Happy little balloon plants. So we're going to do 3. There we go. Another 3. Again, this balloon is just doing a lot of the same repetition, which makes it really easy to have a conversation while you're doing line work with a group of kids. because after you do a couple of these, your body's just going to remember the sequence. And you look down every now and then just to make sure everything's still in proportion. But it's about having fun with the kids, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to fill that in. And now let me show you what I mean. So with 3 bubbles, I'll be okay. But let's say I had to squeeze it in there. The whole thing kind of, see if I can show you, kind of caves in a little bit because it's trying to spread out, equalize the pressure. So if that happens, no big deal. Just work out. Unless that's the effect you want to go for. And there we go. Final one. Okay. And there you go. Now let's put on our olive. Wrap that nozzle in there. Okay. Again, none of this is real difficult. If it's not all perfect, it's okay. We learn. We improve. You know, my first balloon dogs looked horrible. It actually took me several years before I got comfortable really doing anything besides basic animals. And even then, I was literally picked up by the back of my neck by an 80-year-old man and pushed into a room and said, "Have fun," to learn how to do advanced balloons. It's okay. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to add the leaves. So I'm going to start off with an ear twist because it just holds everything together. Okay. Now I'm going to do a small, maybe a 2 finger bubble, and then I'm going to do like a 4-inch or 4-finger bubble. And the reason for that is because when I do that, it actually pulls this bottom balloon, and it gives me kind of that leafy effect. I'm going to do that twice. Let's see if we can show that. There we go. See? And that's all it is, really. This is just one of those cute 3 balloon flowers that if you practice a lot, you can get it down really quick. Great for, you know, either when you don't have a real long liner, or you're trying to make something special, or you're making the bouquet or display for pictures or whatever. You make a whole bunch of these in different colors. It's gorgeous. So, well, there's going to be more flower balloon videos. There's already another one on how to make an uninflated one, which is, if you haven't seen that video yet, please check it out. It actually has a lot of meaning to me because I get to talk about the guy who originally created it, Stubbles the Clown, and about my mentors in the past. So check that video out. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a great balloon, using uninflated balloons to make something really cool that lasts for years. So here you go. And remember, a smile is free. A thank you only takes a moment, but an encouraging word at the right moment, well, it can change a life. Bye bye. Keep on twisting, and until next time, adios.